Just making a few adjustments here. Just making a few adjustments. All right. Okay, so all right, so I have a screen here in front of me. I have an iPad in front of me. I have my phone. I can look some stuff up. A couple things to talk about here today. A couple things probably. I won't go real long. I don't know, maybe 30, 45 minutes, something like that. Can you guys hear me pretty good? Drop me a comment real quick and let me know how the audio sounds. I look like a disc jockey. Okay. Here, yes, okay. I was having some technical difficulties with the microphone. It was falling. I don't want it to fall. Okay, that looks pretty good. Frame looks good. All right, so we'll just, just kind of kill a second here and then we'll get into it. I hope all you guys are doing, I hope everybody's safe. I hope everybody's doing good. Man, this is just one horrible time to be living in. I mean, yeah, let's face it. This has to be even, like if it's just a little bit crooked, that bothers me. Is that weird that bothers me? If something is just a hair crooked, what do you call that? They're called OCD or something like that. All right, anyways. So duct tape, that's right. Duct tape. All right, so yeah, we're living in such a hard time right now. I hope you guys are holding up. How are you holding up? I mean, what are you doing? I was thinking about this just last night and I'm thinking like, man, because I am always somebody who I worry about people, genuinely. I worry and I care. And I'm thinking about the people that were struggling, with with depression or had severe anxiety or just general, terms along those lines, before this happened. I'm thinking about those people now. If you were struggling before this, you're probably really struggling right now. And that sucks. I was talking to a friend of mine. Sorry about this. I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was telling me that so I guess somebody he knew or whatever was having a hard time, and they actually shot themselves. A younger guy my age, and when I heard that, it just really set me back because I'm not somebody who just cares about myself, and that's it. As long as I'm okay, that I'm good. I'm not like that. I genuinely I just care about other people, and it worries me this time right now. Okay, we're gonna meet in the middle here somewhere. Gotta keep adjusting my stuff. It worries me the amount of people that are gonna have issues after this. And I can tell you guys, I'm a positive person. The videos that I'm making, I want to help people, but reality. Let's talk reality. I mean, it's hard. This is hard for me too. Everything that I have worked for, everything I worked for in the last couple of years, pretty much just completely went away overnight, which is really hard. Everything I had planned, I had a lot of plans. A lot of the stuff I didn't talk about here on the channel, just because some of it's unable to be talked about until it's released and all. But man, I got to tell you, I lost a lot, and I'm trying to get through it, and I'm trying to get through it. Video is an outlet for me. Making these videos, making these paintings, it's a big outlet for me. It keeps me pretty sane, and without it, I'm not sure, I'm really not sure where I would be, and the only, I get the whole world is in this too. The whole world is suffering right now, struggling. I'm not the only one, but I'm curious to see what happens, and that, I'm curious to see what happens to me also. You know, I'm uh, I'm very sure and I'm very positive that I'll get through get through this whole thing and make it through, and there's light at the end of the tunnel. I'm sure of that today, March 30th. I'm sure of that. Check back with me in a week. Um, but we just, some of the things I want to say here is like, I love this family that we have here. You guys are, and if you see me looking down, I'm looking at the comments. This is so cool that we have this community here, this family of people, and I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the fact that I can hop on a live stream here and just sit here, and all of you guys are here, and you're leaving comments and you're talking, and it means a lot to me. And I want to talk about something here real quickly. Oh yeah, please share this, everybody. Okay, so quick tutorial. Here's how you share this. If you're on your phone, okay, here's your phone. If you look, you will see, let me see here. If you have your phone upright like this right here, you'll see in the center, it'll say share. You'll have the thumbs up, the thumbs down. It should say live chat. Then there is a share button right next to that. You can share that. You can do two things. You can copy and paste the link onto Facebook, or you could just hit share and then it'll pop up the little Facebook thing. So please share it. I would appreciate that. It means a lot to me when you guys share the videos, which brings me to one of the first things I wanted to talk about. This is cool. I'm reading the comments. So for the last couple of days, I was working on something, and I really I put a lot of my heart into it. And I really tried hard, and I made this video, and my first instinct was secrets to making a seascape, pretty much is the outline of it. And it's not I wasn't thinking oh, these secrets that nobody knows, but the secret of painting in general is it's the things that people forget, and that's the big secret. People forget to enjoy and be happy and do those things while you're painting, and people forget that, and I feel like that's a secret that needs to be exposed to people. So anyhow, I was working on this project for 2 days, something like that, and normally my videos, I bang them out in 2 or 3 hours, with the recording and editing and all that, maybe 6 hours with the edits. But I spent 2 full days because I really put my heart into it. And last night, I have a fairly large texting community. Okay, I send out texts. If anybody on here, if you send a text to me, you're going to get a reply. It's from me. It's automated. I made it because of the volume of people, but it'll say hey, thanks for reaching out. I'm so happy I'm doing this. Make sure to fill in your contact information, all that. And because it's a texting community, that automated reply goes out, and you're pretty much, at that point, you're just signing up to say, okay, you're allowed to send me texts. So that way it's not considered like spam or anything. And a lot of people can attest to it. Maybe on here, maybe a lot of people are watching. That text me, I will talk back to you, and I can't get right back to everybody right away, but I get back to people and I talk to people, and some of us, we have great conversations on here. So with that said, I sent out a big group text to everybody, and I included the link to this video, which I originally enabled it to be a digital download. I figured people are at home, this is a great time. I'm going to put this together. Maybe people want to learn at home, and in my mind, I'm thinking, I still have to survive out here. I have to make it. I love doing stuff for free, but man, I got to tell you, I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. The gift of giving stuff to people has always been something that's really kept me who I am. I get a genuinely good feeling you know, when I give to people. And most of my life, it's put me in situations because of giving, which I'm fine with, because I love that feeling of somebody else just being, you know, so grateful and so happy for something that you've done for them. So let me not get off top. I don't want to get off topic. So I sent the message. I had it all set up on the website, and I said, I'm thinking, you know, I don't know, 14. First I was like, maybe, you know, $19.99. It's, you know, probably a good price, whatever. And then I'm like, no, you know what? I'm like $14.99. So I put it on the website for $14.99 for the download. And I make a lot of good videos. I don't want to grade my own videos. I make a lot of videos on YouTube. And they're just start to finish, you know, there's nothing attached. You just go watch them. So in my mind, I'm like, this is okay to do. And I'm like telling myself, like, okay, you have to take care of yourself. You have a family. You have to do this. Anyways, I put it out, sent the message out. Got a lot of beautiful replies back. Thank you so much. You know, I appreciate you. You know, just many, many things. And I went to sleep last night, and I woke up this morning, and I didn't feel right about it. I just did not. I didn't feel right. So the very first thing that I did this morning was I went to the website. I took the item, the inventory out. I locked it off of the website, got rid of it. I sent another message out, and I think I made a post to everybody, and I said, look, the original project, the downloadable version that I've been working on, it's on YouTube. It's here. Just watch it. It's for everybody. My gut instinct told me to do that, you know. And let me just try to break this down for you. If I make a download, if I make a digital download, and, you know, with all of the people that watch what I'm doing here on YouTube or on Facebook or wherever, if I make the download, which I did, and I list it on the website, you know, let's talk real numbers, you know, maybe 500 to 1,000 people will download that. And my original plan was to do that because that would help me be able to know in my mind that I don't have to worry about anything. And I can then, after that, I'll make one, I'll put it out there. Okay. I put my heart into this video. If anybody watches it, you'll know the difference. And I figured, okay, I'll just do this one time. I'll make this download. Maybe I'll make one later down the road. But if I do this, then I can go back to creating hundreds of just my regular free videos on YouTube. I'll be able to take care of stuff. You know, I got this studio, I have a lot of stuff, and that'll help. 500 or 1,000 downloads would be great. Let's do the math. Let's do the math on that real quick. Let's go on the low end, 500 downloads, which is very, very reasonable, realistic. All right, times that by 14.9. Whoop, missed that one. 500 times 14.99. That's about $7,500. Okay, it's about $7,500, and I canceled it. Right in the garbage it went. My gut told me more people will see it if it's free, and even though I worked hard on it, it's better off free. And I hope, I don't want to say, I hope you agree with me, because I know all of you are going to agree with me on this one. It was just, I felt like it was the right thing to do. And that's what life is about. Life, we have to make the right decisions here in this life. You know, no matter, sometimes it may put you in a position or set you back a little bit, but I'm a firm believer, if you make the right decision today, you know, it'll come back. It'll come back to you in the future. And I'll tell you how I know this. Because when I started YouTube, excuse me, when I started making these videos, I made time lapses. And that's all I did, was I just made these time lapses. One of my friends now, he was just a viewer at the time. He said it was like this mysterious man. All you saw was his arm, your arm, and these time lapses. And he had said to me, it would be nice if people could see who's making those paintings, those time lapses. And that really like stuck with me. And I started making the videos after that. And I'm like, wow, you know, a lot of people cut their videos, or there's something attached. Like if you want to see the full video, click here, buy this, do that, whatever. And I said, well, you know, I'm going to put all these videos up, and I'm going to put them up here. And I just want start to finish, no magic, no this, no that, people to actually see what's going on. And I think that's going to help me in the future. And I'm going to tell you, the biggest payment that I have received from making these videos here on YouTube is the heartfelt emails that I get. I got an email last night, and you know, I can't say names, obviously that would be disrespectful, but I just about passed out last night when I read this email. I want to read the email, but I don't know if it would give it away for anybody or whatever. Hold on. I'm going to try to see if I can do this. I want you to understand what makes me happy. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I'm going to do this. Need a sip of coffee for this one. I'm not going to say names, locations, or anything like that. Excuse me. All right, here we go. My name is Bleep, and I'm reaching out to you for my mother, Bleep. We live in Bleep, Texas, and we are originally from another area. I don't want to give any details away with that. I came to the U.S. 15 years ago. My mother is now in the States living with us. Last year in August, my father passed. After a long, devastating battle with cancer, my mom witnessed every step of this terrible illness. When my father passed, we were all devastated. I wanted to help my mom with the terrible anxiety and depression we were all struggling with at the time and still are. I wanted somehow to save her from getting sicker than she is with heart disease. So I remembered that when I was little and in school, my mother used to always help me with my art homework, and I thought it would be great. And I would get great compliments from my teachers. She was very talented at drawing, and I remember my teachers who were warning me not to have my mom doing my drawings any longer as I would get in trouble. My mother has never painted before. Reflecting on all these and being under the pressure that I have to do something for her, I have to get her a hobby, pretty much. Okay? I suddenly thought, what if a drawing talent that I remember since I was a child could be now shown in painting? So I went to Hobby Lobby. I bought a few cheap canvases, bought some oil colors, some brushes, and I gave them as a gift to her to start painting what and how she wants. And that's what she did. She then started going on YouTube and found you right away. Right away when she wanted in her heart very much to learn techniques. So she found me when she wanted to learn techniques in her heart. Okay, so we came across your website and YouTube recordings and view every one of them. She then started painting with you watching from her phone. I cannot believe and explain how much joy she has received and how this fantastically changed her life. She started smiling again after such a long time. She became more and more motivated to do something and something great. She would spend hours in her room just with her camera you on YouTube on her phone. I did not need to worry anymore that she was by herself in a room, anxious and depressed, but joyful and full of life. What can I say? Words cannot describe enough of the great progress she has been made emotionally and as a human being overall. She believes that God gave her a gift which she was not aware of until a few months ago. This gift, with your wonderful and much appreciated help, is bringing her so much healing. Hang on, guys. Hold, hang on. Hang on.